Today, I'll be talking about role-play student interaction and how it can be applied in a classroom setting. Before we get started, I would like to ask a question. How can we ensure that the role-play activity is authentic and engaging? After this video, I hope you can find some answers to it. In this video, I'll introduce 3 steps of a productive role-play in classroom, also known as the 3 I's. The 3 I's stand for inspire, include, and invite. For the first step, as teachers, we inspire students with an interesting plot. We can create real-life scenarios for authenticity. Let's take a look at the example of the travel agent and the customer. In this role-play, the travel agent wishes to sell the package fast, but the customer becomes irritated as time goes on. The highlighted words of fast and irritated add life to the story and encourages students to work in pairs and invent their own conversation. An interesting story helps prepare students for future conversations, but it also strengthens their memory because of the nuances in the story. Students are also free to present their interpretations, which develop their independent thinking. The second step is to include words in brackets to guide students. Let's take a look at another scenario. This is from one of my peer teachings and is quite instructive. A foreigner is asking a local Hong Konger how they celebrate Mid-Autumn Festival in Hong Kong. If we design a worksheet for them to prepare the dialogues, it will look like this. But it's often difficult for students to come up with ideas without any help. Here comes the second step, to include festival-related words in brackets and assist their thinking process. It was during my peer teaching that my classmates suggested this idea, and it is really useful for students. Under the second step, students are more motivated to complete their dialogues with guidance, while the keywords are related to the theme, which may connect back to the language goal. The final step is to invite students' pairs to present their performance. From role-play to drama, students can pay attention to some techniques in communication. The tone can be soft or strong, the emotions can be relieved or irritated, as well as different gestures like shaking heads or hands. After writing their dialogues for the 2 characters, students can now think of possible emotions and gestures that can be displayed during the performance. Those can be simple actions like being eager and tapping the table. With this final step, it encourages students to be confident and creative in expressing themselves. They'll also try to improve their work, which may be showcased to others. I hope you will find this video useful and that the 3 I's may be a good idea to your teaching toolkit.
Created using Powtoon.